Hello, welcome back. I am Jedi Lord Nathan, and welcome back once more to Elden Ring. Now, today I'm going to do more exploration of Raya Lucaria in the lands of here. We're going to be doing some more exploration of Liarnia, and I am going to be collecting a very important weapon to me, the Sword of Night and Flame. Now, in order to get that, we're going to have to head over to the Carian Royal Manor, and in order to get there, we're going to have to do some jumping. Well, first here, I would like to deal with this Malefactor's Evergel. And I am just going to summon a Plague to do some tanking. Or I can't, because it's an Evergel. Because you can't summon allies in the Evergels. As you can see, upgrade Flame. Flame of the Fell God, thank you very much. That is fairly useful. See, Evergels have some fairly interesting drops when you deal with them. They're all the same visually, but it's really the bosses that can be generally what sets them apart from each other. In fact, it is entirely the bosses that set them apart from each other. So, let's go this way. I will just follow the trail. Also, see that area up there? That's a much higher region that we're not even going to be able to get at until much later. It looks like you can get it from up here, but you cannot actually get there from here. But I will take this point. Also, there's some Vulgar Militiamen lurking about. By the way, this camp over here... Alright, Vulgar Militiamen, you want to die, so be it. These ones are much less powerful than the ones over in Kylid. So, also, watch me demonstrate this. Also, fire monks. Oh, also, allow me to demonstrate this camp here actually has something very important. I would like to grab it. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Black, give us some spells for the Fire Monks. Now, there is a guy I will take these to when I've been collecting them. And the reason I take it to this guy, and his name is Muriel, the Turtle Pope. Or rather, pastor of the... of a chapel. But he wears a papal tiara, so we call him the Turtle Pope of the fan base. He is one of the kindest characters in Elden Ring, and why anyone would try and harm him is beyond me. But he specializes in selling incantations, and hello crap. I am not dealing with your nonsense right now, so I am just going to ride by you. giant lobsters that are also in this region. Those things are way worse. Oh look, a site of grace. I'm gonna grab that. Lost crates discovered. Gonna head over here to the Rose Church. Also, I'm gonna whack these Albinorks. A few dead Albinorks for good measure. That was a disciple of Moog. Moog is the twin brother of Morgoth, who we fought outside. Also near here is where a scarab will be found. See that beacon over there? That is where the scarab was. And it was the scarab that gave me the Blood Flames blade. So you can see a lot of those land octopi. Let's just avoid them like a plague for now. Then we're gonna head towards Manor. And that's not what I'm looking for, that's the minor bird tree for this region. Also ignore those guys, precarious live there. They're marionettes and they're just a pain in the butt to deal with. Melee dudes, at least the melee ones. The range ones are not so bad if you get on top of them, but the melee ones, oh man. They can attack very quickly, and they can just kill you very quickly. I cannot count the amount of the times that I died to the ones outside Liarnia, ones inside Liarnia. Dealing with them is more annoying than dealing with the waves of other enemies outside there. Oh, and another Everjail. The Cuckoo's Everjail. Well, you know the drill. Buff up. And go up. And in we go. And who is this one? It's Bulbs, the Carrion Knight. A nice big troll. Phalanx. Good spell. Pretty potent spell. Now, there's even more runes. Which reminds me, next site of grace I'm going to have to spend. We have more than enough for a level up. That was a nice and quick boss fight, wasn't it? I'm just gonna ignore those bats. The fact they move around in daytime is one of those things that just annoys me. Usually bats only come out at night and in specific circumstances. Hey, there's that site of grace. Also, is he still following me? No, he's lost interest. And I am going to put another point into faith, actually. While I have the requirements for the Sword of Night and Flame, we want to get that up at least to 40 to make full use of it. Same with the intelligence needs to just get buffed out the backside too. I'll still be putting points into vigor and endurance effectively when I need to. Also, if you always wonder why it is I'm so varied with my stats, it's because I'm a generalist, not a guy that's over-specializes in one build, because I'm anti-over-specialization, but also it has another practical thing for this, is that I'm able to show off various different things within this game and make, you know, some very insightful things for you guys. So, hello. Just some classic Arian. Royal Lucaria soldiers. Goodbye. Healing blast, please. I hate mages. Or at least I hate fighting them. And, I am going to use this. And I'm going to summon my good friend, Spanish Knight of Leg. These guys. And then I am going to point this up, blood flame up, and time to kill this mad pumpkin head. Boy. Mad pumpkin heads. Yeah, you can shoot your arrows if you wanted me. It's not going to be working. Leg's got my back, I've got his. And you... Knight of Cuckoo. Goodbye. Ooh, Cuckoo Knight Armor. Now that's a drop that doesn't drop often. And you're the bane of my existence that's been causing me all this grief. It's just been throwing flintstone pebbles at me and it's driving me nuts. And now, Albanark Blood Plot. And a smithing stone fort, thank you very much. Also, let me take a good look at that armor real quick. See, mount gives you actually some serious bonuses here. Sorcerer effect duration, bonus towards clip aid, balances and blade stone pebble, good for everything in general. Sorcery build, and mounted attack power. Cuckoo Knights are a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with, but if you can beat them, they're they're only about as annoying to fight as any other knight enemy in this game. Though with the added bonus that some of them can just use magic, so that does make them a bit more dangerous than others. Though not as dangerous as the Lane-Dell Knights, trust me. Those guys with their dragon incantations are no jokes. And you die. And that is a full refill. Which means all my flasks are restored. Let's get going. Also, you see that caravan over here? That would give you the very useful Carian Knight Sword, which I happen to have already collected. Very good weapon. I love it visually, and it is one of the pretty good weapons you can get early on. Power stance dueling Sansia with the Sword of Night Flame is one of my favorite things to do. Just having it in the offhand and then proceeding to just wail on the enemy with the Sword of Night Flame in the other is just, you know, satisfying. Rather, having it in the main hand, the Sword of Night Flame in the offhand, where you just... And here is the ruins. King's Realm ruins. Very important place for a very important reason. But first I'm going to deal with these guys. Also, this area is where the Dark Souls tradition of whacking walls actually comes into head. And, of course, there's E.G., my favorite troll.
Well, it's kind of you to speak to me again. Then I presume these old bones served their purpose? More or less.
You underestimate your importance, okay? You're a good guy overall, okay? I need you to do this, and I'm going to need you to strengthen. Where is it? Oh yeah, ranged weapons, jeez. My serpent bow and make that stronger. Also, I'm going to purchase another couple of sombers, and I'm going to upgrade my crossbow.
Oh, watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished.
That you are.
You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work.
It's nice meeting a troll that isn't out to kill us.
Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucaria Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the Knights' onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor, unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless Knights of the Cuckoo.
Also, you might notice his eye has Godric's eye has a bit of a glow. Well, that's because of consuming Dragon Communion hearts. Also,
Blythe
lights.
actually did that. Did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you.
And that is this. Carry a filigree device. Lowers FP costs consumed by skills. Very useful. See, there's the bow. That spell that he was warning about. Don't worry about this. You just stick to the sides of the cliffs and these things will miss. And it will miss. And then it's now. I'm gonna grab that lost side of grace. And now we are going to have to do some running. But actually, before I do anything else, I'm going to summon Oleg so he can just serve as a massive distraction while we run in here and just wreck things. While I run around and get to the place we're running to go to. So, Oleg, you know what your job. That is to be a massive distraction. And... or... these guys. Hey, a somber smithing so too. Did not know those things dropped it. That's useful. And there's another one of these things. Finger crawlers. I hate these things. Hey, another somber too. Take that. Also, I'm having an inordinate amount of luck with the other ones. Whoa, what is it with the sombers for days? What is this, sombers for days? And another one of these things. Wow! Whoa! These guys are dropping somber smithing stones like there's no tomorrow. Granted, they're the second ones, but still, that's a lot of sombers. And another one! Holy free, holy. Walk up. Holy, this is getting... that's just getting absurd. Also, I am, again, heading in the wrong direction. And Oleg's about to despawn, so I'm going to deal with you guys. And... I want this, and... I... You know what? I should stop being surprised. Okay. You learn something new every day. Apparently these things drop somber smithing stone too. It's like they're going out of style. Which, yeah. I don't think I need to explain how useful that many somber 2s are. So let's just go here. There we go. This place is guarded by the specters of the riot Lucarian soldiers that remained loyal to the Lucarians themselves. During the major civil war between the Academy of Great Lucaria and the Lucarian royal family. But more importantly, now that I have gotten here, we're going to just jump from building to building here. Got what from this building, and now we're going to jump to the other one right here. Safe drop, nothing to worry about. And now we're going to descend down this. And at the bottom of all this is what I came here for. Sword of Night and Flame. And I am putting this on for good measure. Hello! Alright. Thank you for the somber smithing stone. But we're gonna go back to EG. And now I'm going to collect buy another somber one from him, and then we're going to upgrade the Sword of Night and Flame to +2 because of all these somber 2s that I've just picked up. I know exactly how you can put it to work again, and you are going to upgrade the Sword of Night and Flame. Oh, I love this sword. And actually, now that I think about it, this needs to go in over here. And then I'm going to put this here. And also I'm just going to unequip the Great Shield. That actually puts it back into medium load. And then I can do this. Oh, actually. As you can see, very potent here. I'm going to take this over to demonstrate. Going to demonstrate their powers real quick before I end the episode on them. Now that I have collected them. Allow me to demonstrate how powerful these things really are. Step 1, I aim for this guy. Step 2, mini Comet of Azure right here attached to this point for stance 1. But it just deletes enemies. Oh, also, big pain in my butt. Get wrecked. And here goes the R2, and he just gets burned to a crisp. Tower stance time. Also, now I'm thinking about it, I should have upgrade the Carrion Royal Knight Sword as well. So I'm just going to head over here to EG, do that again real quick, and voila, we just have 2 things. Suddenly, I have 2 plus 2 swords.
Braved.
See, look at this. This is wonderful. Now, while I'm over here, let's go collect some other stuff while I'm here. But actually, first though, I'm going to end the video here as soon as we get to the Folly on Lake. Side of Grace right here, and that is today's